New this noon, a stunning new home for the Studio Museum in Harlem.
Yeah, after nearly 8 years without a permanent home, it is finally reopening its doors. Eyewitness News reporter Crystal Cranmore in Harlem with more on the museum's long-awaited return. Crystal.
Good afternoon. Well, the Studio Museum opened in 1968 with the Tom Lloyd exhibit. He was a black activist and artist who used technology in a lot of his works. And so you're looking at some of his original pieces on the wall here that have been restored. So to have the Studio Museum reopen with a new Tom Lloyd exhibit after years of pandemic delays and construction challenges, it's a full circle moment. Leaders saying the Studio Museum in Harlem is bigger and bolder than ever. Now, just a short while ago, the curator of the museum plus state and city leaders held a ribbon cutting to celebrate the museum's triumphant return. It's located on the iconic 125th Street here in Harlem, and the Studio Museum closed in 2018 with the hopes of constructing a space to fit the needs of expanding programming. Now, museum leaders chose to stay in the same location it's been in for years, where it became a symbol of black art. Now, a group of artists founded the museum in 1968 to promote the work of artists of African descent. The director of the museum, Thelma Golden, led a campaign that actually raised $307 million for the new building and created a $52 million endowment. Leaders say this new building opens so many new opportunities.
The Studio Museum has a long history of experimentation, of being a laboratory for artists, thinkers. We say yes to things even when we shouldn't have. Their stories about, in the previous building, sort of curators cutting through the ceiling to accommodate large artworks. Now we don't have to make those kinds of changes to our architecture. In our galleries, our ceilings range from 16 to almost 30 feet. So we can really incorporate the scale of some of the works in our collection. We can show heavy things, we can show enormous new commissions. We can really experiment with artists and say yes to their ideas.
And the museum reopens to the public tomorrow with a free community celebration. Live in Harlem, Crystal Cranmore, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.